Morning. Welcome to Elk Creek Acres. How's everybody today? What we did was we moved all of our equipment out of here. Like we have the moldboard plows, the manure spreader, and a few other things. And what happened was the county highway department has been widening the shoulders and cleaning ditches, and they like places close to where they're working to dump it. So my sister-in-law said, well, dump it here. We'll see what we can get done here. Maybe you guys like it better when I got you facing the box blade. I wonder if Tim's watching this. Be nice if he'd bring his power rake over. This is one place a power rake would be nice. But we'll get it with what we got. So these discussions like box blade, rear blade, land plane, they come up all the time on Green Tractor Talk, on the Facebook groups that I'm a member of. And I think the biggest thing, people get frustrated with a box blade because, or I think when people get frustrated with a box blade, I think is, what I always tell people is they're not a one and done implement. You have to work it a few times. Sometimes several passes, depending on what you're doing. Still got our old sickle bar mower there. I think next year we'll have to try and get that thing working. My father-in-law, he's been talking about it. For a few years now. So I think we'll get that out and see what we got to do to make it operational for him. I'd love to one day, my wife and I have talked about it, I'd love to restore that 56 case back to like new for him. He does love that old tractor. That was one of his first real tractors as a young man on his father's farm. So it's got a lot of sentimental value to him. So I think now, I'll go to the back corner and I'll pull it out and see what it does. Now that I've at least got some sort of a smooth surface to work with. Tree branches, ah! I don't want to get hit in the head. And I'll very likely end up going back over it the way I started one last time. This is where the hydraulic top link is actually really, really nice because I can make adjustments to it on the fly. Whether I have too much front blade or not enough front blade. Because when you get to your final grade, you don't want very much front blade digging, or at least not from my experience. Maybe other people will disagree with me, but I've always preferred to have very little front blade and more rear blade on the box blade. Did I tell you guys, my mind is going. Did I tell you guys that I found out during the editing process of that last round bale video that fancy earbud microphone thing wasn't even working. And as I was editing, it made sense to me that whenever I was kind of half facing the camera is where the audio came in good. So now I'm back to this clip-on microphone here, and hopefully this is working. If this isn't working, I don't know what to do. I guess I'll just back up and punt. It rained, well, I don't know if you can call it rain. Kind of misted all day yesterday, on and off until late afternoon. And then, my wife and I went to the place where we bought our mule. I bought a battery, oil filter, air filter, oil. So I'll give that thing a good service here. And if you recall, I thought it was spring. I thought it was the springtime when I replaced that battery, but my wife doesn't throw a whole lot of stuff away when it comes to that, receipts and such. And she found the receipt, believe it or not. It was 4 years. Almost to the day. Yesterday was the 24th. I replaced that blade, or that battery, on the 15th of October, 2016. So, 4 years, I guess I'm all right with that. Better than I thought. Initially, I thought it was like 2.5 or 3.5 years. Big rock. Pretty well getting down to the final grade here, or what is going to be considered good enough for our purpose. All right, another project done. There was, I think, 6 or 8 more dump truck loads over there. He's moving them with the New Holland. he'll get them dumped and spread around, and then I'll go back up with the box blade and grade it out. It actually came out really nice. I was surprised how hard and firm it really did get. So I left him up there playing. I came back here. I put my R4 fronts back on just for winter, because now I'm pretty much at a point where I'm just running up and down the road with bales and, well, plowing snow. And heavy front loads, R1 tires and hard surfaces are not a good combination. I would just wear them tires down unnecessarily. I did a test to make sure my axle ratios were still good. I did a test out in the yard. I engaged the 4-wheel and I drove around in circles to see if my front was pushing, binding, and it wasn't. I put it on the concrete and it wasn't binding, so I think I'm good on axle ratios, and I'm going to leave it that way for winter. Next video will probably be another round bale. So anyways, thanks for watching, and we will see you later.